Luc Bouchar here from Solvac Life Coaching Services, where I've been a certified life skills coach for 22 years, and I specialize in men's issues in my practice. In today's video, which is 2 of 72 of the 72-day challenge, 10 weeks of me speaking every day on a topic, I'm going to cover what actually I'm going to be addressing each week in the 10 weeks that are coming up over the next little while. And we're going to be starting with week 1, which is understanding male behavior. And then we go into week 2, which is the male perspective. And how those are different is, one is an external examination about what drives men internally, and the second is about externally what their behaviors are. So the understanding male behavior is the internal, and the male perspective is the external. We go into week 3, which is ego, and ego is a very interesting condition for both genders, but specifically for men, we have our own particular way of dealing with stuff. And after ego, we go into a very exciting week. It's Father's Day. And of course, because it's Father's Day, we have to have a whole week about fatherhood. It only makes sense. And I'm extremely excited about talking about fatherhood, the necessity of fathers being involved in children's life, and how it's just, we need to look at that and just embrace father involvement, and it's going to be fabulous. We then go on to week 5, which is going to be about how men keep themselves safe, and how they deal with things to take care of themselves. And from there, it's a natural extension to go further into that and look at intimacy, and how men deal with intimacy, and how intimacy is really freaks out a lot of men and gets in the way of them actually being authentic. Week 7 is about masculinity, and how men deal with their masculinity, and the myths of masculinity, and what they think masculinity is about, and how masculinity also gets in the way of having authentic relationships. And then we go into week 8, which is men and depression, and where I'm going to be sharing information about depression, how men deal with depression, and how they actually avoid depression, because it's not safe, and it's not okay for men to be depressed in our society. Hell, it's not okay for women to be depressed in our society. It certainly wouldn't be okay for men. After we look at depression, then we're going to go into midlife crisis, and how so many men struggle with 50 and their second half of their life, and how they make sense of that, and how they engage in some interesting coping mechanisms, let's just put it that way. After week 9, we wrap it up with week 10, of course, and that is just whatever left is to cover. I might be looking at a lot of emails, or if people are wanting further information on certain things, I've left week 10 open just to address the needs and to wrap it up and put a nice little bow on it, so we can see what these last 72 days are all about, the 10 weeks. So that's what's coming down the pike. I hope you continue to tune in. I hope you tell your friends about it and get other people to watch it. Send me emails, ask questions. I am very open to responding. It's right below on the page here is my email address. It's luke@solvac.com. My phone number, if you want to give me a call, is 780-668-8054. I'd be happy to speak with you. And I'm very excited about these next 70 days now, because this is day 2 out of the 70. So, with that said, Luc Bouchar with Solvac Life Coaching Services, where I've been a certified life skills coach for 22 years, and I specialize in men's behavior and the male condition in my coaching practice. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.